There we go. Now we're live.
It's loading, it's reloading for me. Reloading.
Loading. Hello, Star.
There we
How are you doing? We're just working things out. I don't have Ness yet. I'm gonna call them.
go. Should have probably done this before we went live, but whatever.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Bear with us, guys. We're having technical difficulties.
They
That's the excuse for everything.
didn't pick up.
Oh, shit. I can't.
Now they're up. There we go. I got them. All right. We've got Ness up. We're just
All right.
waiting for them to join.
Should we wait or should we just start and then they kind of hop in?
Well, we can chat a little bit. What's going on in your life right now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Hi, Star. Hi, Eleanor. Hi, everybody. I love that we have people. Here we go. Sorry for the slight delay in our proper start here. There was stuff going on.
I mean, according to my clock, it's 9 o'clock, so
Oh,
we're right on time.
according to my clock, it's
Okay, cool.
10:03. Highness.
Hi.
Oh my, the just wake up voice is strong in that one.
Did I
Yeah, I literally just woke up.
wake you up?
No, I woke myself up.
It's early
I
morning
made
for
that.
us, everybody. I've been awake for a while because I have some really bad back pain, so this is going to be fun.
Been up since 6:30. Too early.
Why?
Jeez.
Why? Why would
No
you do
idea.
that?
No idea. It's been happening lately.
Oh, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to pull up right now. Um, here we go. I'm in the right spot. So now we can get started.
Mm-hmm.
uh, hi everybody. I am Otaku Emmy.
I'm Kafir and Monaco.
Oh, nice.
We're all dying this morning, and we're here to talk about the latest chapter. I can't think very much, so I'm going to be counting on Kathy to do more talking than me. Potentially, we'll see what happens.
Dear me.
I believe in you. I believe in both of you.
What, me?
Yes,
There's more talking
I
than
just woke up.
medium.
I'm not gonna say much.
I
Are you
believe.
kidding me?
I believe.
No.
Star,
No.
Star. We're counting on everyone in the chat to help us out this time. Just discussion as much as you can.
Yeah,
Whatever you want to
please.
talk about this chapter, please do talk about it. Okay. I guess we can get into it.
Alright, so I'll start with the summary.
Oh
And
wait. Did we
Mhm.
talk about predictions for this chapter last time?
We do that every time, so I'm thinking we did, but I don't remember them.
I don't remember them either. I didn't have time to check this morning. Anyways, we'll just get into it then.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll start with the summary of this chapter. Um, it was a pretty interesting chapter. Some people redeem themselves. Some people are being less useless. Some people are being very cute. But
Uh,
yeah, um, let's go right into it. So, Hanako, for some reason, he looks like a sedated animal right here. That's the first shot that we see.
Oh,
Hanako
actually,
is.
do you not have the color spread up first?
Oh yeah. Oh, I I skipped over this.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, I'm looking at the color spread for the first time this morning because the rough translation that I was reading didn't have the color spread for some reason.
Wow.
So this was my
Mm.
first time seeing it, but it's really good. So
Oh my, okay, so basically, Teru and Akane was briefed on the situations that are happening and the situation that just happened to Hanako, and they're bullying him because of that. And Hanako is bawling his eyes out.
it's the poor boy.
The
Oh,
poor boy.
Ah,
Hakushonai with the
with the little tissue, like, are
tissue.
you okay? Ah, he's not
But yeah,
okay. He is not okay.
No.
but yeah, we get right into it. We have a nice cover page here with the trio, the terrorist trio, as we will call them now.
Terrorist
Like
trio.
they're really terrorists now at this point.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Ah.
But yeah, Hanako. So they all understand that Nene is probably in the clock keeper's boundary, so that's where they're heading, and they know that the the number one's boundary is usually accessible to only the clock keepers. But since time has stopped, things have changed now. So that's another condition that we've just been introduced to. And that would really explain why it's up to this point we haven't found number one's boundary. No one has known where it is. So,
I'm just
and
loving Teru lugging Hanako around like a balloon. Like,
I'm
he's got him
sure
on a
Teru joined.
string.
If Teru didn't see Hanako as like subhuman, I'm sure he would be enjoying himself. But anyways, um, so yeah, given these unique set of circumstances, we can now enter their boundary. Nene, we skip on to Nene, and she can't move right now, but she goes to sleep, and suddenly she's awakened on this gear-like structure, and she only remembers the clock being destroyed and time stopping, but no, she can move. Now, Tsukasa is there, and he realizes that, okay, Nene is awake, so he asks her if she's awake. And instead of saying good morning, have you eaten before I kidnapped you? How are you doing?
How was your day before I kidnapped you? Let's talk about the little things.
He just says, look, this is the clock keeper's boundary, okay? We're getting right into it.
It sure is. Look at all those
It's so
gears.
cool.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm loving the clock keeper's boundary. It's super
Mm,
interesting. There's so
yes,
much
it is.
going on.
Mm-hmm. At Sakasa, he's just sitting, he's staring, he's enjoying himself, he's explaining that the time here is different. So although time is stopped in the human world, time still flows here. And there's some implications to that. But Tsukasa, there's this panel here where he's just smiling creepily and looking at
Does he
Nene.
ever smile not creepily?
Yes, actually, later on in this chapter, I'll point it out.
Oh, you
But
do that
it's the
because I
circumstances.
think all of his smiles are creepy.
No, no, no. The circumstances are creepy. Like he shouldn't be smiling, but still, it's not creepy. Um, so he's just getting right on to business. We're going to destroy the Yorishiro, yeah? And Nene is just she has some pent up Tsukasa trauma, right? This is not her first rodeo with Tsukasa. He has kidnapped her before.
She's like,
So she decides that the best course of action is to knock out.
I love that this is her response. She's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. A bad situation. I'm asleep.
And Tsukasa being Tsukasa, instead of saying, "Oh, did you go back to sleep?" He says, Did you die?"
Did you
But
die?
Tsukasa will always be Tsukasa here. And he's trying to wake her up, pinching her cheeks, smacking her cheeks, and he says Nene is just having an internal dialogue here. She needs to calm down. She needs to recollect herself. What is the best course of action right now?
I
How
love
do we save the situation?
I love the
How
little
do I keep her
panel of
calm?
just like her brain shooting off electricity. Like desperately firing neurons trying to solve this situation. Like
And you know,
Eleanor's saying, she's acting a lot smarter than usual in this chapter. Very
yeah.
good on her.
Mhm.
Good
Hmm.
on you, Nene.
And you
You
know,
still haven't lived that down the Hanako's descendant remark, but you're doing better.
she does better for like 2 seconds until she stops thinking completely. Like her brain just goes blank, and she thinks back to what on earth was that kiss? And we don't want to think back to the kiss, but we're forced to relive this moment because they brought it back up. So thank you for that.
Well, of course
So
she'd be thinking about it. That's like, what happened?
listen,
What?
she is in a life and death situation. I don't know about you, but if I was in this situation, I would not be thinking about that.
But
I'd be
she's been
thinking
in
about
this
what she was
sort of life and
thinking.
death situation with this guy specifically multiple times before. She's got some room to
True.
think.
She's thinking about the wrong things. That's the issue. But she's thinking of, does Akasa like her, which is ridiculous. But anyways, um,
Well, even she knows it's ridiculous. She's
yeah.
like, never
Yeah.
got that kind of impression.
And then we get this little drawing here, this little panel here about different art styles, like the typical shonen shoujo, sorry, art style with flowers and oh, you think you belong to my big bro, don't you?
Star described it to me earlier. She ikemenified the Yugi twins.
Yep.
I'm like, that's accurate.
Yeah.
Uh, and it just makes me so uncomfortable. This is a casa like this. But
With the roses and everything.
uh,
Oh my god.
Roses and black feathers. It turned into a shoujo romance immediately.
uh, yeah. And then it is. It's oh, before I do it, did I become the ultimate heroine? And listen, there is not that height difference between Nene and Hanako is not that significant. She needs to fix that. There is not that much of a height
It is
difference
funny
there.
that in her imagination, the Yugi twins are like a full head taller than they are in real life.
Yeah.
I love the imagination. Become my assistant instead. I won't let you have her. No, Hanako-kun is the one that
But
I.
back to reality. Nene opens her eyes. It's funny how reality you just need to open your eyes. Like that's how reality works. But Nene sees Tsukasa and he's scrounging for some mouse, doing very Tsukasa things. So he caught it that he asks her if she's hungry. But this is not
Oh, a mouse. You hungry?
oh my god. And Nene has this awkward shocked smile on her face and she says, back to sleep. Imagination time.
That's a perfect expression. I love the blank smile
It's so good.
expression.
So she's back to thinking.
Take
No,
two.
she take two. Hmm. So she knows that Sakasa wants her to destroy the Yorishiro. And so that means that he would have to protect her in order to destroy the Yorishiro. So she will just have to pretend like she's working with him. And then when the time comes the clock keeper wants to defend their Yorishiro from being destroyed, she will betray Tsukasa epically, right? And
Epically own him.
So,
and that is how her headcanon is cooking.
her head
Like,
headcanon.
right?
I give her points for thinking out a plan, like a real plan.
That's something.
And then she loses those points immediately by being under the assumption that any other supernatural could beat Tsukasa.
Right?
I'm saying,
As if she
I'm
didn't.
saying.
Oh my god.
She saw him KO uh the the what was it? Number 4?
Number
3?
3.
Mitsuba's. Yeah,
Yeah, number 3.
she saw him KO number 3 immediately in like 2
Yeah.
seconds flat, and she's like, "Okay, the clock keeper will eradicate Tsukasa for me." Since I don't know why you think that would work, but points for having a plan.
Something.
Yeah. I think I'm lagging a little bit, so tell me if you can hear me.
Yeah, what?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So now, with her crazy idea of thinking that this plan would work, she opens her eyes again back to reality. Tsukasa is right in her face,
Oh,
and
look,
because of her
another
previous
creepy
trauma,
smile. Another.
yes, they're going to be very yes, like the smiles are going to be creepy.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
exactly.
so because of her previous trauma of like I don't know 10, how long ago it was before he kissed her, when he kissed her,
I do believe that happened about
yeah,
5 minutes ago.
she yeah. So she got spooked from that again, and she says, "Oh, I need to stay focused." So she haphazardly gets up. She can't stand on her legs. She's so nervous. And she says, "Sakasa," points at him. He says, "Yes." And he knows what Sakasa wants her to do. You want me to destroy the Yoshiro, right? But she doesn't want to, and she doesn't want to help one bit, unless Tsukasa agrees to her terms and conditions. So he just has to do what. No, then it doesn't finish this because I was wondering how Tsukasa let her ramble on so long. But he says, "You don't want to destroy the clock keeper's Yoshiro." Um, and he says, you could just not. You don't have to. It's your choice. You do what you want. And when he said
Tsukasa's
this, I thought
brain.
back to
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Tsukasa's like, you've destroyed plenty of them already. It's only a problem now? Boy, boy.
So childlike, so weird.
uh,
But he, yeah, when he says that Nene can just do whatever she wants, I think back to his ideology where he says that everyone should be free to do whatever they want.
mhm.
Mhm.
So I think that's pretty consistent with how Sukasa thinks. I thought he would have just, kidnapped her again and let go,
Yeah,
but he didn't.
it's very much in line with Tsukasa's usual philosophy and line of thinking that he's just like, "Oh, you don't want to? Okay." But and that's the caveat,
Yeah.
isn't it? That big but.
Yep.
Yes, we're going to get to the butter right now. So he says, since you don't want to do that, your choice is then run away from me. And since it's my job to get you to destroy the Yoshiro. So we're going to play tag, and I'm going to start chasing you. After I count to 10. And Nene says, hold on, I don't agree to that. And Sukasa says, if I catch you, I'll use your arm to destroy the
No,
Yoshiro. So I'm
I'll
going to lob off
take
your arm.
the arm. Yeah, is
Yes.
what he
I'm
says.
going to lob off the
Well,
arm
hey, I
that
guess
you
I guess
have.
you wouldn't be technically forcing her to do it.
I
Exactly. And
guess
this is how his mind
So
works.
that's how.
This,
Yeah.
this
it
is how his
just
mind works. He's still not letting her do what she doesn't want to do. Her arm is doing it, not her.
Yes,
just
that's
gonna
fine.
love. And of course, Nene knows Tsukasa well enough at this point that she's like, he's serious. Like, he's
Yeah,
100%
100%
serious.
serious.
I believe him. He is going to lob off my arm. And she bookets it out of there at the speed of light.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, she does. And she's screaming. She doesn't want to play it. Actually, it agrees. It is where's the exit. Sakasa's ready to find her. He's just moving around, and she hides somewhere. But let's face it, Tsukasa can fly. He can sense things. He knows where she is,
he definitely
and he finds
knows.
her.
Yeah. I don't even
And
know
he's
where
just
it is she
having
hid here. It just looks like a room with more clocks. The and of course
yeah.
he found her there. Where did he come
I
out? He
found
just like pops through a watch face, like, haha, I found you. Creepy smile number 23 of the chapter.
and he's having the time of his life saying, "Wait for me." And then he's terrified.
Of course she is.
And he's all
Uh,
so this is my favorite panel. He's about to get her, and then she limbers under this bar that's swinging around, and it hits the guy
it's
right
like,
in the face.
that's a really good
This is
moment.
where
Like,
It is.
Tsukasa, no, he's supposed to be like recovering, and the guy smiles. He smiles. He's blushing. He's having the time of his
He's not
life. This
blushing,
is the
he
style
got
I'm talking
smacked in
about.
the face. That's the mark from being smacked.
Yeah, that's true.
He is enjoying himself though. He's having fun. But
Y-
I like good
Yeah.
job, Nene. That was pretty nimble movements there.
Uh,
That was good. If
yeah, it
nothing
really
else,
is.
Nene is really good at escaping danger. She's not good at staying out of danger, but she's good at escaping it once she's already there.
True.
Hmm.
Uh,
But yeah, she manages to escape him again. She lands on this elevator, and the elevator is carrying her down while it's carrying Tsukasa up. So she figures out in her head that okay, so she can get away from Tsukasa easily, not remembering that this guy is literally a ghost that can fly. And she's skipping around. She's skipping around. He doesn't take fall damage, by the way, and he just
nope.
hops down onto
Fall
the
damage.
elevator right above her. And he's having the time of his life. That's Lady just doesn't want to lose an arm.
She's
Right? He's
running more.
he's not even trying to catch her at this point. He's just having
He's,
fun.
I think he's just having fun psyching her out. Like
Yeah,
he's enjoying her
yeah,
reactions specifically.
yeah.
And then Nene says, "Stay away from me." And he says, "What? Why? Why? Why?" But anyways, Lady sits down and he says he's completely still now. He just stopped chasing her.
I think he
And
forgot.
she hopes.
He
He
just
forgot
he
what
was
he
just
was
laying
doing,
there,
and he's just
like
lying
this.
down there.
It's so funny. That little panel of him just laying there is so funny.
It's like it looks like a little Tsukasa doll, and I want that Tsukasa doll.
It's also really relatable. I feel it.
That's true. We should like crop this and turn it into an emote.
Definitely.
This should be an emote, guys. Get on that.
Yeah. Um. So she says, yeah, forget finding the exit at this point. She just feels like she's going deeper and deeper, and she just wants to go back to where Hanako is, which is understandable. It's
Oh,
sad her situation right now.
she's missing her
Uh,
Hanako.
her Hanako.
Admittedly,
Yeah.
fair because he's usually the one helping her out of these situations.
Yeah.
Uh,
But then things take a bit of a turn. We see this owl that's right behind her, this mechanical looking owl. It has a gauge in the middle of its chest, and it starts cooing, but then it turns its head to the side and suddenly it's so cute. Like the panel brightens up and everything. Then he says, "Oh, it's a big owl." It starts tickling her, but and then he thinks he's friendly and he was biting her a bit. But then when he bites her arm, he starts to take something out of Nene. So it looks like a soul, and Nene doesn't even know what it is, but she just knows that something slipped out of her. And
uh,
the O's gauge clicked, so it went up. It got fuel from whatever that was, and she becomes her middle school self.
I can't believe
So
she wasn't suspicious. Like, since when is any creature found in a boundary not dangerous?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Like, it's always suspicious. You should never approach anything that moves in a boundary, especially one of the seven mysteries boundary. Like,
Hmm.
uh, middle school Nene
But
is adorable, though.
She's very cute.
all the Nenes are adorable, I swear. But she's in her middle school uniform, and I think at this point in time, she figures out that the owls are eating her time. So it's really hurting her apparently, and they're just going at it. It's like when birds are just feeding on something, they don't stop, and it's very brutal. So she cries out for help.
Birds are brutal that way.
Sakasa, mm-hmm. Sakasa pops out of nowhere, and he massacres these birds in like the most brutal way possible. He's spinning their heads off. He's digging his hand into the core and reaching in, pulling out their core, whatever. And he's like, why do you have to be so brutal?
Because it's Tsukasa.
It works.
Yeah.
It works. And you're doing what we want you to do, but stop.
It's just reminding me of
Get
him
get
ripping
help.
number three's heart out of his chest.
Get help.
Therapy. Let's go to therapy.
Everyone in this series needs therapy.
Yeah. Though if Tsukasa went to therapy, his therapist would probably quit.
The therapist would quit. Tsukasa is
Yeah.
very much the kind of person that would cause therapists to quit their job.
Yeah.
He would never benefit from it at all. He would just
No,
terrify them.
So he knows that these are probably creatures that were put there to protect the boundary. And he notices this little birdhouse over to the far in front of him. And he opens it up and he sees this adorable 5 year, I'm guessing it's five.
I'm gonna say 5. She's so cute.
So adorable.
Baby
And he says,
Nene.
"Oh, you got little pretty. You got pretty little, huh?"
I love
And
how
he
her
just starts
shirt just has a
bawling.
hamster on it. She's got a hamster sweater.
She's spoken about this hamster before. I don't know if it's probably the same one that died.
The oh, I forget the
remember.
name.
White Inferno.
White Inferno. Maybe it's White
Yes, White
Inferno.
Inferno.
I think it was White Inferno. I was trying to remember which one was the alive one, which one was the dead one.
Except every time I see a hamster now, all I can think is the miraculous meme. And we'll have a hamster named
a hamster named Loneliness.
Loneliness. A hamster named Marinette. Hamsters. Anyways.
Hamsters.
Anyways, back to toilet bound Hanako-kun. So he says, "Why me? Everything is just going wrong with me. I didn't do anything. I don't want to be small." And he says, "Oh, did he turn small on the inside too?" And he just picks her up and he's like, "I'm just gonna carry it like this." I'm surprised I didn't love off her arm anyways. This guy. But that's the end of the chapter.
So, what was really funny about him just picking her up and being like, I'll just carry you there like this, it reminds me very specifically of the Red House arc when Ko picks up little baby Tsukasa and puts him under his arm. It's like, okay, we're going to save Nene.
Yep.
Like,
Oh yeah.
it just reminded me so strongly of that.
I love Tsukasa's reaction to Nene crying.
Did it go little on the inside too?
And like you're just like covering his ears.
It was like immediate. He's like, no. The look on his face is how I feel when a small child starts crying in front of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, like,
So,
God.
question:
Mhm.
Has Tsukasa redeemed himself?
No.
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 Thank you. I don't know why people are saying he has.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Were people saying
Yes.
that? Why?
Yes.
What do they think?
People are saying that they're just going to forget what he did last chapter because, you know,
He didn't save
this
her
chapter
life
he was
because he
pretty
wanted
cruel.
to protect her, because he just needs her to destroy the Yorishiro. He doesn't care. Nene knew from the get-go that, like, he would have to protect her. She was going to use that. She called out for help because she believed that he would help her out of necessity, and he was her last resort, literally. So yeah, I don't understand why anyone would say this is a redemption. It's not. I'm not going to forget what he did there. You shouldn't. No one should forget
No one
what he
should
did last
forget.
chapter.
Exactly.
Because Casa sure doesn't feel bad about it. Alright, if anybody
I don't
has
think Tsukasa
questions...
didn't feel bad about anything.
I still love him.
Oh, I love him, absolutely. Tsukasa's a great character.
He's terrible. I love him.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, if anybody has questions, now's the time to start posting them in chat. Let us know if there's something specific about the chapter that stood out to you that you want us to talk about. I'm still in pain. I can't think. I'm trying.
I'm tired and I can't think. So
What's
I
thinking?
have
Who
low
needs
energy and I can't
thinking?
think. Nene didn't think this chapter, so why should we?
So we have little baby Nene here. Who's gonna be the first one to find baby Nene? This is gonna be Hanako's
How is
group.
she going to turn back?
Well,
How is she going to turn back?
I'm assuming the clock keepers will be able to fix that. Probably.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's
And, you know,
gonna go through a bunch of different ages, just like from encountering the clock keepers back and forth.
Yes, that'd be good.
Uh, we'll see what
and you know
happens.
what I
But
Yeah,
realized?
baby.
When she was imagining the clock keepers, the clock keeper just had like a paper that says clock keepers over the face. Has she ever seen one of them before? She hasn't, right?
yeah, she has. She was there
Yeah,
in the
she has.
clock keepers arc.
Yeah.
No, she was there, but
I mean, the
who
whole
did
thing
she
was that
see?
they were chasing Mirai around.
Yeah, they were chasing
And she
Mirai.
was definitely
yeah,
involved
she
with
saw
that, yeah.
Mirai.
Like, she did see Mirai. I don't think she saw Kako, though.
Yeah, she might not have seen Kako. That might be it.
Star, how do you think
Okay.
Akane cleaned the entire #1 boundary by himself? Right. That was Akane's job.
Yeah, oh my god.
I don't know
Oh,
how he did that.
So definitely the key to finding Nene would be Akane, because he knows his way around.
He should know his way around.
he should,
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm expecting their group to be the first one to find her. I just think it would be funny if Ko found her first. We haven't seen him in a couple chapters. Where did Ko go? I want him back in the story. I want Mitsuba back in the story.
We did have a lot of them
He's not
beforehand,
frozen,
though.
right?
No, he shouldn't be, theoretically.
Mhm.
He is,
If Teru's moving around.
exactly. Teru's moving around, so Ko should be able to move around too. And let's not forget that Tiara and her grandpa's there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They should also be
They
able to
should
move
be able
around.
to move. Definitely.
Oh, it would be so funny
'Cause,
if
to be
Tiara had
honest-
found her way into the Clock Keeper's boundary and just appeared and made friends with little baby Nene. Oh my god, is that where they're
That'd be
going with
so
this?
cute.
Are they going in the route that Tiara's gonna make
I hope
friends with
so.
baby Nene?
'Cause I really want Tiara to be a little more present in
That
the
would-
main story.
Oh my
That would
god.
be so
For a little
funny.
bit.
Tiara would be like Nene's big sister and protect her. That'd be so cute.
Oh, that's a prediction at least.
Yeah, that's a prediction.
We got a
Yeah.
prediction going.
But who can actually beat Tsukasa here though? I mean, I'm leaning towards Tiara with some guidance. Maybe Tiara can beat Tsukasa.
Oh,
but
Tiara
I don't
could.
think the clock. I don't think the
Tiara's
clock
super
keepers
OP.
could.
No.
And I
No.
don't think Teru could. And if they work together, I still don't think they could, because Teru wouldn't work together with a supernatural.
Yeah, I don't know. We've talked about it before about like if Tsukasa and Teru faced off, who would be the victor. But yeah, it would be a really
Tsukasa
fun
every time.
battle.
It would. I think we decided it would probably be Tsukasa.
Yeah, like I believe Tsukasa would probably come out on top unless Teru did something pretty smart and was able to like trick Tsukasa in some way.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Because that's possible, but
It's-
it would be so fun for Tiara to just show up and like lightning Tsukasa in the face to save Nene
True.
and ran off with little 4-year-old Nene. I'm picturing it now. I really hope that's how that happens because it would be epic.
It would be.
Here's a question. How do you kill Tsukasa? By tearing off the Yorishiro on his face.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
end.
And that's exactly how he wants to go. And he wants Nene to do it and Hanako to watch.
Yes,
That's exactly it.
and that has to be the last Yorishiro to go because then Nene is going to die
Yep.
and Hanako will get his
And
wish.
then Tsukasa, while faded, will be laughing. That's how it will go.
He's gonna have that creepy smile on his face, like, yay, I managed to get a wish for my brother. This is exactly what he
And kill
wanted
me
for sure.
again. It's
Yeah,
like, ooh,
Tsukasa
how
kind
do
of
you
just
feel killing me
decides what
again?
Hanako wants, huh?
He really does, yeah.
I know what's best for you. I'm doing it.
Tsukasa does not understand nuances to anyone's desires, and it's like, if you said you want something, then I guess you want that thing. That's it.
Yep. No matter the consequences.
Uh,
And then the world would just go to being whatever Sakura wants it to be. Everyone would disappear, right? After we read what she wants the world to be honest, because she needs some help too, to be honest.
Everyone needs help. We've been over this.
Everyone needs help.
But especially Sakura. We don't
Maybe-
even know Sakura's full story there, just that she's probably God.
Yeah.
And oh my god, she's not trapped in the school, right? Can she leave the school?
We don't
Always?
know. I
We
don't
don't
think
know.
we've ever seen her
We don't know.
outside the school.
No.
Hmm.
So do we think Hanako
Interesting.
is or was trying to revive Tsukasa? Huh. I don't know if that's specifically his wish. I wonder though. Would
I
that
could
make
see that.
sense?
I mean, I could see that considering how guilty he feels about killing him.
It could be. That could be his wish, definitely.
Yeah.
And if his goal specifically is to, like, cleanse himself of his sins, then, like, undoing his biggest sin, would be a way to fix that.
True.
Or,
That's true.
I don't know if he specifically wants to revive Tsukasa, or if he wants to turn back time. Because turn back time is also an option there.
Yeah, true.
Oh, and anyway, we don't know if Sakura was number 7 before Hanako. It's just kind of a theory, because her last name
Yeah, especially
has
given
7
her
in
last
it.
name.
Yeah, it's a pretty plausible theory, but it's
Yeah.
not confirmed.
Yeah, it's
What if
never really
Sakura
been
was
brought
the
up.
the Hanako that was destroyed? That was sealed or something, and that's why she can't leave the school. If she can't leave the school.
Nah, I still think that seal was Hanako because Hanako's the one who reacted to it. Like,
Yeah.
we were talking about that, and he, like, touched seal on his cheek, like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So, yeah, it wouldn't make sense for that to have been not Hanako, someone else.
Well, maybe Hanako will remove his seal or somebody will do it for him, and then he can go berserk again and actually be like useful. I mean, don't get me wrong, Hanako's been more useful than Teru, but he's been the wrong kind of useful. He's been like the selfish
Detrimental?
kind of useful one. Yes. Like,
Detrimental, as in the opposite of
I know
useful,
what's
is
for
what he
you.
has been.
He's been useful to himself.
He's been useful in causing plot to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He's
has.
been
But
useful in his goals.
Except
and
not
his
even, because
goals
he keeps
are
failing.
Well, he's been useful at almost getting his goals.
He sure gets those started, and then everyone else is like, no, stop.
Yeah, everyone else is just more useful at stopping him, though.
yeah, because he just assumes he knows what's best for everyone, or
Yeah.
what's best for him and Nene at least, and then everyone else
And then
will
fuck everyone
screw
else.
you.
Right?
Don't care about anyone else.
Oh my gosh.
God, Hanako is just
Just to me and my girlfriend.
my girlfriend vibe.
Star, do you guys think the boundary rat is edible? I
How is
mean,
mechanical thing?
it's a
No,
wind-up rat,
Looks
but
yeah.
it's a magical
it
wind-up
is
rat, so
edible.
maybe
It is no. It is edible to Tsukasa,
it
not to Nene.
is.
But
There,
but
that's fair.
Nene, yes, but Tsukasa doesn't have enough empathy in him to realize that Nene couldn't digest it. He can eat it, therefore Nene can eat it.
It,
Right? That's his thought process.
it would be edible to Mitsuba too.
Oh no.
Oh no. Flashbacks.
I mean, it's a supernatural, right? It's in a supernatural
Yeah, it
boundary.
is.
It's edible.
Are you sure? You might as well be saying that the gears are edible.
But they're
It's like a
supernatural
mechanical
gears.
thing.
It's different.
Yeah. But what is happening on the outside now? I think everyone that is important is on the inside this boundary now, right?
Yeah.
Except for Natsuhiko, but he's just off doing stuff. We
Well,
we we don't know we never know what he's doing.
outside the boundary, it's frozen right now. Like, time has stopped
Hmm.
because they broke the clock.
Yeah. So everything will be happening inside of this boundary. Is Sakura here or is she outside of this boundary? What is happening there?
Hmm.
Like, do we have any idea where Sakura is whatsoever?
No idea. She's probably still in, the broadcast room, which is where she usually is. But, maybe they're all lurking in number one's boundary right now.
Have a party in number one's boundary. Everyone's invited.
I'm loving the
Yeah.
questions right now. Does Mitsuba have feelings for Ko? Yes. What the hell
Yeah.
is Natsuhiko? No one knows.
Sus.
Is the
Natsuhiko is
sun
sus.
hot? Yes.
Probably.
Yes,
I think it
it's
is.
extremely hot right now.
I've never felt it myself, but I think so.
I've never personally touched the sun, so I can't verify, but
I'm assuming it is.
I'm assuming. Yeah.
But Natsuhiko is a immortal human being with blood that's toxic to supernaturals. That's basically all we know about what he is.
Yeah.
And he's very lucky. Well, is he lucky? He's not
No,
lucky, he just doesn't die.
I thought he was lucky for a long time, and then we learned that he like literally can't die. So it's less him lucking
Yeah.
out and not dying, and more he's only survived because he's immortal.
Yeah. But he's he's definitely not going to be of any help because he's a part of the terrorist trio. So we need to be looking at Teru, Akane, and Hanako. Well, he's pretty boned. Um, what will they be doing here? To find Nene, and then what?
Well, they've got to find Nene. They're gonna have to fight Tsukasa
Yeah.
and potentially the broadcast trio because, well, at this point, the broadcast trio are the only ones that want the Yorishiro to be destroyed.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't think Hanako knew what he was doing. Did he?
Knew who was doing what?
Hanako, when he was destroying the Yorishiros. I mean, we did know that he thought there was a traitor among us, and that's why he was destroying the Yoroshiros because, oh my gosh, now that I think back to that, that's such a thing a dictator would do. But anyways, he
Ah,
he he was stripping them of their power because he didn't know who was the traitor. And we now know that well that's not happening anymore. So
well,
did
that
he know that?
that was his excuse because he knew about Tsukasa really early on. So, like, I do think that going for the wish is what he wanted, but he didn't realize that that would get Nene killed.
yeah.
And then his focus shifted to saving Nene, so he wasn't huge on destroying the Yorishiros anymore. And then he found out that destroying the Yorishiros is specifically what would get Nene killed, and he was like, damn, can't do that now, for sure.
It's not worth the life of my girlfriend.
Want to see a fight with Hanako and Tsukasa? I really want to see Hanako and Tsukasa go at it, like, properly.
True.
Hanako, like, no seal Hanako fighting Tsukasa. That's what I want to see.
Hanako's never
Because, I
gone
mean,
at
if Hanako
Tsukasa
doesn't remove the
seriously.
seal,
Yeah, yeah.
As Hanako's got
He
his,
can't because
trauma.
for trauma reasons.
but even if he
PTSD
does,
reasons.
he won't get anywhere though. Hanako has disappointed me so many times
Well,
with his
yeah, he would
fights.
need his seal off to be able to stand a chance against Tsukasa.
Yeah, even with Hakujodai, he needs like his seal off.
Star. Oh
Also,
So
crap, I'm
maybe
actively
this
killing
is
my
our
girlfriend.
but do you think we will see Teru and Tsukasa fight at some point? Yes. Like now with like this setup, I think absolutely yes.
I'm really
This setup is
hoping.
huge.
Yeah. I have a
I'm
lot of hope
seeing
that it's gonna
Tiara coming
happen.
in as like a last. I'm seeing Tiara coming in as some kind of last resort, or like maybe some finishing blow type of thing going on, or maybe some healing thing going on with her. I don't know, but she's definitely going to be in there. She's going to play a big part.
I hope so.
Akane, Teru, and Hanako could probably go at Tsukasa and they'd still have a hard time.
They would,
Like all of them
absolutely.
together.
Well, Akane can't do much, to be
It's true.
fair. Like, his only power is, stopping time for a little while, and I don't know if he can even do that when he's in the boundary.
Yeah, I don't know. There was just, I mean, there was that one time that he kicked number 6 like into the ground.
That's true, he did do that
Yeah,
once.
he has some, he
He,
has some, he has
He's
some
got
fighting.
moves
he has some
if he
super
He has
strength.
wants.
some moves.
He's got moves and he's got super
He can,
strength, and
he
he
can
can
help a
stop
little
time.
bit.
But
Yeah.
But
it's a
so
little
he
bit.
might be able to do something. We don't know about Teru. Eleanor has pointed out that he got obliterated by number 6. I do remember that. Uh, but
Well,
in
wasn't he
Teru's
just jumping in to
defense, in Teru,
protect Bo?
yeah, he was
Yeah,
protecting
like
his brother.
he was like, it basically
Of
like
course, that's an
jumped in
excuse.
front of a blow, basically, which is different from actively fighting someone.
He didn't really get a chance to fight number
Yeah.
6.
Imagine if Teru fights Tsukasa and Hanako's like he just still has Hanako bound in his hand, so he's just flinging Hanako around. That would be so funny.
Here's a fun question. Do you think that Nene's arm can rip off the Yorishiro? I don't think that would actually work. No.
Yeah, no.
I understand where
And then
Tsukasa's mind went with that train of thought, but I don't think he could just tear off Nene's arm and use it to destroy a Yorishiro.
A part of me is like, maybe he knows that and was just like severely fucking with her.
Like, I wouldn't put it past him. He would.
Right? Yeah, maybe he was just messing with her, especially considering how he just started like having fun with the tag and wasn't even like trying to get her.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then when she asked him to stop chasing her, he's like, "What do I?"
Why?
Like he totally forgot the previous conversation.
Mhm.
It's like, well, we're just having fun. What do you mean? We're playing a game.
why is it every single anime with twins the youngest one dies? Well, this one is different because they both died. The youngest and the older one died. Uh all right. Well, predictions for the next
And
chapter.
well, we did go through a couple of them, coincidentally.
True.
I don't know if those were really next
Uh,
chapter predictions or like just general plot predictions.
mhm. I do think there's going to be an interim with Tsukasa, not Tsukasa, sorry, Hanako, Teru, and Akane. There's going to be some interim before they actually find Nene, so they need to do something again
Oh yeah.
before they find Nene. Um, Tsukasa is going to be just carrying Nene around. I don't know how those interactions are. Maybe we're done with them. I'm not sure though,
Oh yeah,
because
Yeah,
if
I
Tsukasa
think, yeah.
I
if
think we'll
Tsukasa doesn't
switch
really have
away.
any obstacles right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have any obstacles. He can fly. he can defeat anything in this boundary, and he has Nene, so he can just go straight to his location, really. So we'll probably sit away there. Um, Maybe the focus of next chapter would either be the non-terrorist trio. So that's Akane, Teru, and Hanako,
Wait.
or the other two members of the terrorist trio.
So yeah, definitely expecting to switch away from the Tsukasa Nene perspective right now.
Yeah.
It would be really nice to go back to Mitsuba and Ko. I would love to do
Yeah.
that. Hanako, Teru, and Akane would be a fun bonding experience too. They might do that.
Yeah, I want to see them. To be TBH.
Yeah.
We need Hanako to like gather himself a little bit.
Yeah, like
Stop
we
being a
got like
mess.
we got so little of them this chapter. I think that we might go back to them next chapter.
Yeah, we might. But, you know, it's also just been long enough since we've seen Mitsuba and Ko that we might go back that way too.
That's true, but I wonder how important they'll be to this specific story.
I don't know, they set up Mitsuba's involvement pretty strongly with just, you know, having that chapter that was a date between the two of them and
I
setting
guess
up that
so.
Mitsuba like
They
specifically wants to be destroyed and why. Like they
they
gave him
don't really have any
attention.
connection to this specific plot, is
Not
what I'm saying.
yet. I feel like it could tie in. If they want to tie it in, they could.
I'm just like, how does the like wanting to be destroyed tie into the clock keepers at all? I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't
they'll
know.
probably have a separate thing going on.
They might, yeah, they might have a separate thing going on, maybe, but
Hmm.
I don't know if they'll be tied into this plot.
And they also set up Mitsuba finding OG Mitsuba's mom.
Yeah, yeah,
That was
like
kind of a big thing that got
that
set
might be
up,
the
so.
separate thing, like that's like separate from this. But I don't know how that would tie in with like the Tsukasa kidnapping Nene and then going to save her kind of thing.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe we'll cut to them and it'll be something unrelated that's like their side of like this whole arc.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have kind of a side thing going on just to.
Yeah, like a B plot to the arc,
Yeah.
kind of.
The arc could use a B plot. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not looking forward
Yeah.
to having to wait a full year again for this arc to reach its conclusion, but I'm used to that.
Oh boy.
Uh,
But yeah, what I want is I want the terror trio. I want them next chapter.
the Terror Trio.
Yeah, I need more content from them.
Yeah, we didn't get
But
much here, so I'm
yeah,
like,
they're going to be.
It would be a lot of
There's
fun.
definitely going to be some kind of outside plot
Hmm.
thing going on. Even if it's just a one chapter or two chapters they get in the arc, it's going to
Oh, you know
have
what
to
the
happen.
next chapter is going to be, guys? The next chapter? It's going to be a key chapter.
not yet, not yet.
Yeah, probably not. But I did have to bring it up.
True.
It's important that it came back. Yeah, this is the one time where I'm like, I really don't think the key would actually pop up next chapter. So it would
It's
be
too
really
early.
hilarious if it did.
What's the thing? It's just, it feels like it's too early.
maybe like, you know, not the actual key, but like its relevance. Like Hanako is telling Teru and Akane
Oh
about
yeah,
his
like we
experience with the
got
clock.
mentioned. Yeah,
If it gets mentioned.
I
Like
could see it getting mentioned.
there
Yeah,
we go. I've logicked my way into a plausible scenario
it
where the
just
key
wouldn't
could come
show up
back.
itself.
I mean, I didn't know copium was free off the shelves. Like, you guys are taking that copium real hard.
Well,
I
yeah.
feel like that's not copium. I feel like that's pretty plausible considering it's related to the clock
Okay, it's not
keepers.
copium, my bad. It's copium. Yes,
We're not addicted to copium. You're addicted to copium.
I'm not even
sure.
gonna pretend like
I'm
it's
not the
copium
one
because
making
it's
a
not
bold
anymore.
claim.
Did we see the new
It's not
trailer
even
for After
copium. It's
School
just a
Hanako-kun?
theory.
I haven't seen the trailer for After School Hanako-kun yet. I saw it pop up and then I forgot to check it out.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I saw it pop up and I just didn't check it out.
But there is a trailer for ASHK now out,
Yes,
so
it's a good thing
excited
to
for
mention.
that. That's coming out late October, right?
I thought it was early October that was gonna start airing.
Was it early or late? It's October. I thought it was like the 24th or something.
Is this the 24th?
I don't know why that date specifically is popping into my mind. I Guys in the chat, does anyone know off the top of their head when ASHK is supposed to come out? Help me out. Help me out. Look, kid. I, 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 I've been busy. I can't move right now.
This just says October
It
on
just.
the Hanako-kun info Twitter account.
I think the trailer is supposed to have a date on it. 10th. Okay, thank you, child. 10th of October.
No, it's the 12th because
12th?
10 is the month.
Oh,
I'm looking at it right now on the. It's 2023 10 12.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
That's yeah.
So it's like almost 4 weeks.
So it's the middle of October. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was a little earlier in October.
All right, so we have that to look forward to. Literally before our next podcast, we'll be able to talk about that next podcast.
True. Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
First episode. Oh, maybe we can like incorporate some of the happenings in those episodes in the podcast as well.
We'll have to make sure we've watched what's come out before the podcast for sure.
True. Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be a pretty exciting podcast next month then. We get to talk about the new anime and we get to talk about the new chapter.
I can't wait to relive some of the earlier chapters of ASHK.
Yeah, I barely remember them. It's been a really long time since I've checked them out.
Because I've read it multiple times, but like it'll just be fun to see them animated and voice acted.
A reboot announcement
some
next.
of them have already been voice acted because of the radio drama.
Yeah, I'm like, I remember that. Oh yeah, I'm really excited for the possibility of a reboot announcement or even just a season 2 announcement. They were really clear when they announced ASHK that it was part 1 of the anime project.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eleanor, we could do a watch party. Like, definitely.
Whoa.
Yeah, we'll look into doing that.
So there's like nothing else. There's no other content that they could like trick us with, right? It has to be season 2.
It has to be the actual series. Yeah, there's nothing else that they could be animating. Literally.
Yeah.
Because this is definitely an OVA. So we got the OVA checked out already. We got the main series checked out. So the only thing that they could do is do a movie. If they're going to like not do something that's episodic, could do a movie. And then just use content from it. It has to happen. Guys, we did it. We made it far.
I'm knocking on wood. I don't want to jinx it, but
I just don't know what else it could be.
It's like I'm really hopeful, and because just the way it typically works, I would expect that if they are going to announce something, they might be announcing it after ASHK has aired its thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So maybe, fingers crossed, we might have something on the horizon. Might. Potentially.
Well, there's definitely going to be something. We just don't know what it is.
Yeah, it just might not be, on the horizon yet.
Yeah. We don't know what it is or how long it will take.
They're so bad at keeping updated, aren't they? It's like they announced that, oh yeah, anime project, and then the ASHK announcement came, barely 2 months before it was gonna be airing?
Yeah. Like, wow.
Yeah, that's bad.
They give us no time to be hyped for this stuff. It's just immediately, boom, this is coming.
At least it means you don't have to wait very long.
I do appreciate that.
Oh yes, I know what I'm getting now, and I'm getting it in like 2 months. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's something, but the wait for any sort of announcement is painful. Just the hope and expectations just dropping into nothingness over time as the silence drags on. Like, oh, please, something. It's like you're on their Twitter and they're just announcing it's like Hanako Museum, and I'm like, I live in Canada. It's irrelevant.
As someone who is excited for a movie that has been announced that is not coming out until 3 years after now. I kind of appreciate it, you know? I
Uh,
kind of at the same time, like, I kind of appreciated that they don't announce things until, like, pretty soon, like, when they're gonna be aired, because then
yeah.
I'm just like, I can only be hyped for, like, a couple of months,
Yeah.
and I don't have to be like, "Oh, I have to wait forever for this, oh my god."
3 years down the line.
3
You know,
years,
we'll get
3
there. We'll
years!
get there.
Ah, it's fine. Okay.
Uh, yeah, I think that might cover everything we have to talk about. We're
Yeah,
going on
and it's
about an hour
exactly
now.
11.
It's exactly 11. We did a good job. When's the next chapter coming out specifically? I'm
It
going down
is,
checking this out.
uh it is October 18th, so normal
October.
time.
Oh god. Oh god. It's good. It's like right before my trip. Okay, we're gonna
It's
try.
true, yeah.
We're gonna try and squeeze that in before the trip, and we'll try and set up a watch party too for ASHK. As I think that'd be a
Oh,
good
yeah,
idea.
yeah. Yeah,
So
for
we'll
sure.
Should be
we'll do that
possible.
in a server and keep an eye out for that, everybody. And thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will be seeing you next month.